All right. So I hope you had a chance to try C and D by yourselves. Let's take it up together and let's see what we get. So I have one positive x. And I have four negative x's. I have three positive ones. And I have five negative ones. Let's go ahead and cross out my zero pairs. And let's see what we have left. So I have negative 3x minus 2 left over. Let's do the next one. I have two positive x squareds. And I have four negative x squareds. I have three positive x's. And I also have two more positive x's. So I'm just going to put those on top since they're positive. And since I put all my positive things on top. Let's cross out my zero pairs. And let's see what we have left. So I have negative 2x squareds. And I have five x's. So hopefully you got the same thing. If you did, congratulations. If not, it just means you might have to do a bit more practicing. Let's keep going with E and F. So with E, I have positive 3x squareds. I have four positive x's. And I have two negative x's. I also have five positive ones. Let's cross out my zero pairs. And overall, it looks like I have three positive x squareds, two positive x's, and five positive ones. Let's go on to F. I have four positive x squareds, two negative x squareds, one positive x, and four negative x's. I have five positive ones, and eight negative ones. Let's cross out my zero pairs. And it looks like what I have left is two positive x squareds, three negative x's, and three negative ones. Oh, should be minus 3. What have we been doing with our algebra tiles? Just to kind of summarize. Well, I've been collecting things which are the same. So, for example, in this question, I collected all of my x squared terms. And then I went and collected all of my x terms. So my positive x and my negative x's. And then I collected my ones. So I have my positive 5 and my negative 8. See how I grouped up my like terms? And then after crossing out my zero pairs, I simplified? Well, you can do the same thing without algebra tiles. So the whole goal is start with the algebra tiles if you need them, and then once you feel comfortable enough, go on to doing it without the algebra tiles. Let's see if we can try doing it without the algebra tiles. In my first step, I'm going to collect my like terms. So let me just go ahead and identify them. So I have 5a minus a minus 6b plus 3b plus 9. So I've kind of grouped them up based on like terms. And now I can imagine crossing off my zero pairs. I don't actually have algebra tiles to cross out, so I can just simplify. So if I have 5 A's and I take away an A, I'll be left with 4 A's. If I have negative 6 B's and I add 3 B's, well, 3 of them will cancel, and I'll be left with minus 3B. And my positive 9 will just stay the way it is. And so my overall equation is 4a minus 3b plus 9. Let's try example B. Let's identify our like terms real quick. See how I didn't identify my negative sign before I just highlighted the 6x? It's really important that you also include this sign when you're identifying your like terms. 5xy and negative 2xy are like terms, and then positive 3 and positive 9 are also like terms. So let's see. 2x minus 6x plus 5xy minus 2xy plus 3 plus 9. I really like highlighting or coloring my like terms because it makes it really easy for me to group them up after. I hope you find it just as easy as I find it. Now I have positive 2x minus 6x. Imagine your algebra tiles and imagine yourself crossing out your zero pairs. You'll be left with minus 4x. Plus 5xy minus 2xy leaves you with plus 3xy. And then plus 3 plus 9 leaves you with plus 12. Let's do example C. Let's identify my like terms. Let's group up my like terms. And let's simplify. So 3r squared plus 6r squared is 9r squared. Negative 2r plus 3r is plus 1r. Minus 9 will just get left the way it is. And let's go ahead and do this last one over here. So identify like terms. I think you get the idea by now. Plus 7x. Ooh, there's no other like term to 7x. Minus 3y squared minus 4y squared, and then plus 6. Let's group up my like terms. And let's simplify. So 2xy plus 6xy is 8xy. 7x has nothing to group up with, so it stays the same. Minus 3y squared minus 4y squared will be minus 7y squared plus 6. And that looks like it's it for 3.5. So thanks for tuning in. Come back and have a look at 3.6. I'll see you guys in the next one.